Okay, it's been a while, and right now I have no chickens. I had to make some changes, personal life, whatever, you know how that goes. And I'm going to be starting back up again, probably come spring, there's about. So what I'm doing is redoing this whole coop, um, while I have the opportunity. And I'm gonna, as you see, I started here just kind of whitewashing it, and I stopped there because I just wanted to see what it would look like. I do have to get these windows scrubbed down and cleaned before I paint around everything there on these two walls because there's a window on both sides. I got this screen taken off because I didn't want the chickens pecking through the regular screen. So I got to scrub all that down. I got to take the perches outside and pressure wash those. Chicken door is still there. I closed it from the inside the run, so I'm going to cut the door here. The chicken door will still be on the door, so if I have to go in and out, it doesn't matter how they get in and out. But when I got the door shut, they can go through their own little door there without having to do two separate things. So I'm going to do it all in one piece. So I still have all this. I have those there. I'm not sure I'm going to use those this time, only because, they're easy enough to clean out and wipe out. They're plastic, but I do like the boxes or baskets or whatever you want to call them look, and I like that where there's nothing on the top of them. There's no ceiling on them. So no matter what size birds you have, they'll fit in there, because I'm not sure what size birds I'm going to go with this time. But I am only going to go with like 10 birds, in that ballpark. Before, I just had way too many birds to take care of by myself because I have to do this by myself. And a couple times I had to buy the whole flock in order to get the breeds that I wanted, and I only wanted like 2 or 3 of them, but I had to buy the flocks. So I got up way over 40, and it was just too much for me. And then with some changes that I, had to make and stuff in life and all that, I just needed to take a break and reassess everything and start over. And so I guess you can say I'm kind of downsizing on a lot of things. So this is the mess that I've got. I'm gonna do the floor last. I gotta scrape all that stuff. I have to clean the windows, they're nasty. I gotta clean that stuff. It does not get, at Georgia here, I'm like west of Atlanta. About 30 minutes from Alabama. But, so if it gets below freezing, it's only like a day or two. It's not all winter long. And if we get snow, it never lasts very long. So I've got the heat lamps. I took those down because I hadn't used those in a couple years. This could shut up, and this was warm enough. And I kept plastic around the run for the chickens I had, and straw and stuff out there, so they were fine. So I'm gonna work on this a little bit each time and try to get this the way that I was originally wanting to. But when you're getting chickens right away and all of a sudden you're in a rush and you kind of throw things together, and then after a couple years you think, this isn't working out too good. And no matter what your age, you can always make changes. So I'm gonna change all this to where it's easier for me and things I've learned over the years, and finally going to apply a lot of it. So I got a lot of scrubbing and cleaning to do. I'm gonna reassess my perches, where I put them and stuff like that. So, but that's where I'm at. Starting over, day one, and this is where I'm getting. I don't intend to get started. It's New Year's, so I think it's the 1st. I kind of lose track of time. So hopefully I'll have this done by March or April, something like that. And I've got somebody that's supposed to come over next month Possibly to help me with little things like, now I could put this perch up by myself. I can hold this outside and pressure wash it and put it back in because all I have to do is lean it up against the wall and put screws in it. But this one, the pallet, I intend to put up higher with the legs on it, so I can't hold that up there and screw it and all that up by myself. And then getting the boxes and stuff put in and getting the run cleaned out and getting some things done out there. But I'm leaving that last. I'm going to get the coop done first so I can just shut it up and be done. So that's where I'm at. So hopefully by the first of the year sometime or in the April range, we will be back with the chickens again. So I'm going to go take my break. My hand is kind of sore a little bit from all this moving it so much with the paintbrush and then getting all these screws out of everything. But that's where I'm at. And we're going to get ready to start over and start the new year off right.